Well, it's probably not going to be very long.
Amen. That's good.
It's good, though. Just turn your Bibles to Philippians 4:11.
Amen.
Not that I speak in respect of one, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am, therewith to be content. Be content with your possessions.
Amen.
The latest fashions, everybody has to have, Nike and all the big name brands, which is not bad, but, just be content with what God gives you.
Amen.
Go to a Goodwill store. If you don't like Goodwill store, something else.
Yeah, that's good preaching.
I mean, when the teenagers, we went to the Goodwill store, and me and Preacher were finding hunting jackets and all kinds of stuff.
Oh,
And suits. Man, Goodwill's got some good stuff. And cars, teenagers like me, we're getting older, and we want a car, we're getting turned 16. Well, 2 years down the road, got worried about college. Don't go into debt so you can get a $20,000 car. So don't get a car so you can go to college, but then when you go to college, you don't have no money just because you bought a $20,000 car.
That's good preaching, yes, sir.
That's not a good way to do it. Contentment is not found in having everything, but in being satisfied with everything I have.
Amen.
Like the prodigal son. He wanted all of his father's inheritance. Like he wasn't satisfied with all his parents, that what they had for him, like food. Not every kid has food on the table. You should be satisfied for what your parents give you. Food, a house, oh my pillow isn't just right. I'll never be able to sleep now.
God help.
And your parents' rules. You should live under what your parents give you.
Amen.
Under the rules that God gives your parents to give to you.
What's good preaching?
Look, we're not being content, God, Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
They had to have that fruit. They had everything in the world. They had, they had anything they could eat. That's pretty good. Everything. And God gave them anything they wanted. They could speak to God. It'd just be wonderful to be able to speak to God. But that one thing, they just had to have the fruit. Yeah. That one sin in your life, it ruined everything that they had.
Yes.
Yeah. Is it worth it? Number 2, be content with your church. King David said, "The Lord is my shepherd; I shall not want." Stop degrading what God has given you and us as a church. Why, oh, okay, we have a building, but it's not the best. You know what? God gave us a building, and we should be thankful for that.
Amen.
Work hard to achieve great things for God. Be content with God's results.
Amen.
Soul winning. If you get one soul, if God gives you one soul for the week, don't be all down. That's one more soul that's not going to die and go to hell.
That's right.
And if he gives you 100, that's awesome. Just be content when it comes to soul winning and when God gives you souls for the Lord. Church growth. Work hard to get people in the church. You like in Walmart and you see somebody and they're standing there, hand them a tract, say, hey, you'd like to come to church, be my visitor, and let God give the increase. If we work hard in soul winning, if you're just out in the store and you see somebody standing there, give them a tract, invite people to church, pray. You need to pray for who needs $5,000, and praying is one of the things of working hard for the church.
Yeah.
Amen.
And God will give the increase. Contentment brings happiness. All the things that I just said, if you do right, God will give you happiness.
Yes.
And, just be content on what you do.
Amen.
Right.
think God's going to do something with that young man. Amen. Zachary, if you can continue to believe what you believe, you'll find out you'll never have to pick your friends because they'll pick you.
Right.
Amen? I was telling Brother Bro that any young man that will take hold of some of the principles that some of these young men in our church have, they will never want for a job.
Right.
Brother Smith and I were talking about that one day. You ever wanted for a job?
No.
You ever had to just go out and look for weeks? I just can't find it. No. No, no, no.